was reflecting in the past in terms of how much I needed to sacrifice to get to where I want. And I don't think a lot of people realize is, if you want to get lean, if you want to get strong, if you want to get the body type that you want, that you've always dreamed of, there's going to be a level of sacrifice which you may not like to do, but will have to do. But once you do it, you'll start to like to do it and understand the value of it, because your ability to put aside instant gratification and just appreciate the long run results is why we sacrifice. If we're not active, if we're struggling to get the ball moving, if we're struggling to get leaner or physically fitter, something needs to change in our daily habits. And it's probably something we don't like. That's why we're not going. Remember, there's 24 hours in a day. So if we're going to start working out, if we're going to start doing certain actions, which is going to take us one step closer to our dreams, whether it's nutrition or the workouts itself, or waking up at a certain time, it could be something as mundane as, it's always the mundane details, always the mundane smallest things. Maybe you have to add an extra meal to your day. Maybe you can't have as much as sauce as you want. You're going to learn to put it aside for a bit. And once you're able to sacrifice for the long run, your ability to level up is like that. So that's the one thing that the fitness industry does not like talking about. They don't like talking about sacrificing anything. It's a no-no, because I think people want to eat their pizza and get lean at the same time. Is it impossible? No. But for a new person training, they don't have the work ethic, they don't have the drive, they don't have the ability to push like a motherfucker. And at the same time, eating pizza every single fucking day, I don't know how many people do that to begin with, other than someone who's just morbidly obese. So there's like a false sense of reality that people are living in. They just don't realize that that doesn't exist. There's a reason why I wake up at a super early time. There's a reason why I wake up currently right now at 2:30 a.m. is because I'm purposely putting myself in a position which forces me not to go out, because I have to wake up, to show a lot of my clients that it's possible to wake up at a super early time. I'm not gifted with waking up at an early time. So I'm sacrificing a lot of pleasure. It forces me not to go out. It forces me to eat clean, because like you cannot eat very dirty and still go out. So still go to bed and wake up at a super early time. Just the ability to just do stupid shit and wake up just becomes a lot harder, a fucking shit ton harder. So that's the reason why I wake up super early a lot of times, because it forces me to sacrifice a lot of shit to get to my to get to my dreams. So if you want to get leaner, stronger, faster, you got to think, what does I need to change? And once you make that decision and stick by it, and just do not deviate, your favorite word is going to be no. A lot of people are going to try to pull you down and try to flip you aside, because they don't know. They don't know what it takes to turn into a super freak. You know what I'm talking about? Like just a shredded machine. Legs of a sexy beast, male or female, it doesn't fucking matter. Something needs to go, something needs to be sacrificed. No, that's non-negotiable. But the world doesn't know that. They don't get it. I've gone into fucking arguments with my mom about what to eat and what not to eat. And the minute I started saying no, she wilted. Eventually, like people in those positions, they'll eventually fold. You just have to be strong. So no is going to be your new best friend. And no is a very powerful word, because once you start saying no to a lot of shit, you're going to realize you have your own, like, set pathway. Your ability to navigate through life becomes a shit ton easier. Because then you realize how much shit people around you is actually tugging you in the wrong direction for their own benefit, good or bad intentions. Some of them don't give a fuck about your dreams. Some of them just think you're delusional. So yeah, fuck you, just have this pizza, don't even worry about it. Like, if I told my dreams to a lot of people, they'll think I'm fucking crazy. I have no desire to tell them, nor should you. You shouldn't go around, verbalize your dream to everyone else, especially people who are very insecure. And if your confidence isn't like tip-top Magoo, on point, then it might irritate you, it might bother you. So it's best to keep that within you. But as you go through the process and make those right sacrifices and start saying no to a lot of people, a lot of things every single day, and just maintain that process and the blueprint of something that seems unconventional, which is very fucking normal, your results are going to be exponentially faster. There is no drinking twice a week or over the weekends every week if you want to get stronger, if you want to get leaner. It's almost unheard of. It may exist with certain high performers, but they're also training like a fucking maniac and their habits are set in stone. A lot of people, their habits aren't set in stone, and yet they still want to drink every single fucking day. They still want to party every single week, and realize it takes about 48 hours just to recover from alcohol, and that's 3 days gone. It's almost 2 to 3 days gone out of the week. You ain't succeeding like that, I fucking promise. And who the fuck wants to drink every fucking week? Someone who's masking pain, because I don't know a single person who says the feeling of the hangover is great. I know every single human being on this planet says the feeling of a workout is phenomenal. There's not one person who comes out of a workout and says, oh, this was pretty shit, I feel terrible. With alcohol, it's I feel terrible, I feel like shit. Yet people drink every week and are having trouble to sacrifice that for a higher energy. It's social conditioning. Society has structured us to behave this way. So part of my mission is to kind of guide you and inspire you guys to make better choices, see the benefits in eating clean, having a great diet, enjoying life, being lean, strong, and fit. This is the AM. This is 5 a.m. It's fucking cool, calm in Montreal. And I guarantee you there are some people right now who are struggling with a hangover. And with a hangover creates a negative mindset. And with a negative mindset creates internal turmoil. And with internal turmoil, it becomes more self-sabotaging habits and ideas in the moment because of one bad decision, which leads to a spiraling effect. Now, a bad mood person, someone with negative thoughts running through their head, the chances that they're going to have an argument with their significant other, friend, family is a lot higher. So the question really does become, do you want to sacrifice that? Do you want to sacrifice the alcohol, the drugs, just for a sense of peace, a good workout, being able to wake up early in the morning, feeling good about yourself? So really the main purpose of this video is just to give you guys an idea that sacrifice isn't really a bad thing. When I started, I literally, when I was in one of my most insecure states, I sacrificed friends, parties, keggers. I didn't go out for like 3 years. There was the odd time I went out, but even with a hangover, I still went to the gym. And I still PR'd. I still hit records. as grueling, as shitty as it was then. I don't really recommend it. So that's just a little tip for you guys. If you think maybe this could be done by drinking and eating and fucking like slipping every week,